I want to speak to my children, those who have been forced out of their homes in the middle of the night, and those who remain sleeping, warm in comfortable beds. I want to speak to the youth of 76, the children of Sierra Leone, the lost boys of Sudan. I want to hold each and every one of them in my arms and whisper courage into their ears. Tell them how they will spark revolutions, or forever stand as a reminder of our need to repent. I want to assure them that God has not grown tired of them, and that their homes, though broken, are not beyond repairs. Come to me, my little ones. Come to me. Ours is the bond of mother and child, deeply rooted in the cradle of humankind, reaching far beyond the Sahara and the Kalahari. You, little Anatis and Adiwales, you need to know the Nubian truth. You need to know of how the Kush decorated your homes and filled them with art and knowledge and architecture and walls that were books. You need to know that you come from a people who spoke with stars long before they were sold astrology. Bring me my children. Let them come and sit at my feet. I want to tell them magnificent tales of how their fathers were heroes, paint them a portrait of Isandlwana, then take them to El Obeid and Sheikhan. I want to journey with them to the beautiful forgotten lands of Ajwa, where Tetu and Menelik won colossal victories against the dark forces of colonialism. You see, my children need to know that we have our own epic story, and that they are the historians of lions. Lions who have left many scars on the face of this audacious hunt. And when my children sleep, I need them to dream. Dream of the courageous Santwe, the beautiful Queen Makeda of Kemet and Timbuktu and Sangoy of Nkrumah, Nyere, Lumumba. And then I want my children to awake and to write. Write for Gaddafi in South Sudan. Write for Zimbabwe and the DRC. Write of the Pan-Africanist movements and the hypocrisies of the international criminal courts. Tell us what is to be, my young lion scribes. Call all my children to me. Tell them to come home. Tell them youth is purpose. Tell them to learn and to remember that though history has already been told, theirs is the future, beautiful, purposed, triumphant, as we have always been.
Africa's recital. Heart to heart, searching, I ask, dearest Mama Africa, how are you doing? Then thoughtfully she recites, oh, darling son of the soil, I saw this coming. The how am I doing is a burden like a boulder on my shoulder that I have been carrying from long ago. My cold story has been told, somehow sold like gold to young and old. Even generations to come will want to know. Check your history, it will tell how I yell for help in my hell-hole cell situation, articulating the age of European discovery spell that left me lingering in a blazing, mind-boggling jail. The blowout of foreign behavior and far-off belief, demonizing everything else, even the life I live. I spit and cast a curse on boats of the wicked ones, those that waters unknowingly carried to my seashores. The how am I doing is really hard to express without fuming with bitterness, recalling the birth of colonization madness, a malicious agenda of perverted, immoral, mindless missionaries, the legalization of looting and whipping that left me cataleptic. Yes, I mean lifeless. Look, I still bear scars, mutilations tattooed on my naked skin, from the soles of my feet up to my broken skull for one and all to see. The launching of slavery, with its vicious, lynching soul anguish. Nightmares have invaded my dream cosmos. I hear echoes of bitterly tortured masses. I feel chains and shackles choking me to death. I want to live and lead, but I can't breathe. Freedom is a dream I would like to end my sleepless nights. The how am I doing is a loud bell ringing in my ears, a big bang of a drum warning the nation, a thunderous voice shouting, "African children, African children, African children," reminding me of how bad I feel about the notorious Berlin Conference, where I was once more bullied, where I was once more stripped naked, where I was once more gang raped, and where I was finally sliced into palatable shreds. Now, on my flesh and blood, they all feed belly full. I am their dreamland of milk and honey. From their molestation, my womb carries monsters that are called ministers, sucking my ever-engorged breasts while their alien dads starve you to death. Your loss is their gain. Now you know. Go tell the world, how am I doing?
Mama, hey. Who would I be without your gaze? You inspire me in sacred ways. Summon my soul to symphony sing, giving me everything. Mama made an image of God on best day. Kinky curls and curves bounce just right. Original blood type and skin protection synthesized into melanin connection. Tint windows to my blood-stained world. I broadcast in living color, animating human life on sight, turning midnight black to indigo blue. What would Sankara say? What would Lumumba say? What would Quintana say if they were alive today? In my recurring dream, I run my fingers through your luscious familiar, stand on strands of soft, wild growth sprung from under, step foot on compound grounds bursting with village verve. Fertile promises plant seed, take root, work power that surges to stars, resurrecting a galaxy in me, reveals why I was born and bred for times like these. The end may be near, but the beginning is here. Africa is the future. I emerge a new world. Where it ends does not depend on our fatherland. What would Fumelayo say? What would Queen Nani say? What would Asantewa say if they were alive today? Mama Africa, I hear you calling your children by name. From across this one global ocean, 4 corners and 7 seas, begging, please, Biko, Biko Chetan. I watch Mama's moonshine over the horizon, glimpse the sunrise on her royal patches of holy, and I am sure this one be blessed by creation to be an African. Motherland made indigenous for infinity, I expose true divinity in every era. Chineke mere me bere. Who do we have to be so the rest of the world can finally see? Cloaks and crowns. Afros and halos in the same pose, and Hail Mary when they see our mothers. What will Queen Ndinga say? What will Queen Amenare say? What will Queen Amina say if they were alive today? What would Nkrumah say? What would Gaddafi say? What would Garvey say if they were alive today? Africa for Africans. Happy Africa Day.
Oh, black god of black truth, kanti senzeni thina? To be homeless at home, even our hope is under siege. And so I feel like grabbing this virus by the throat, choke it until it speaks the truth, until it admits that it was created, that it was created as a weapon to starve humanity's soul. Because we are still prisoners to the system that is serving us rotten food and dirty plates and politicking us to drinking foul waters poisoned by them that created this disease. Cause my brother still dwells in a cell he calls home. A desperate woman measures image with a comb, ready for drugs and liquor while the baby kicks for help in her womb. But, tell me, can you hear that baby, I shout. Tell me, can you hear that baby, my sister? A child cries, another man dies, conspiracy from the government flies. And they said, we are free. And they said, we are free. Free from what? When they create the virus, free from what? Oh, black man of black pain. For how long must you be homeless at home? How much of you do you even own? And so I want to be free from this colorless arrogance that continues to bleach the native speech.
I, the candle that stayed, waiting for death to return them. I, the shadow that sheltered them. I, the arms that carried them into the heavy night. I, who held the broken backs of brothers unarmed. I, the mind inside the jails, and the jails inside the mind. I, who held the mirror that broke living Azania to kiss killers on podiums, to bleed a diamond to scavengers, and to die little ghetto deaths, and mourned with songs and freedom bells. I, the blooded business of Congo. I, a flesh raided by vultures. I, a culture castrated. I, the children who remain spinning cogs of Leopold's will, who fall under the heavy burden of blackness and are mourned with songs and freedom bells. I, the lies of Zimbabwe and her mountains that hide the lies. I, the Mapungubwe papers stolen by visitors who stayed. I, the thrones that became ghettos, the abandoned treasures of kings who forgot they were kings. Gods of Africa, each begging for breath, losing one by one, dying as one. I, before Plato, before Chris, before Jan. I, for whom the children drum. I, Africa, the ashes from which they shall rise in a roar of 1 billion voices from centuries of lies. I, Africa.
Township tour for Becky. In this quaint little gallery, perfectly lit with with an anger ever so fiery, sits our poverty. Sketched on iniquity's durable white canvas in bold strokes, kwashioko's, scabies, rabies, tuberculosis, diabetes, AIDS, and other shades of black's monochrome, all vivid and striking like slave masters' whip upon naked back of chained ancestor, shocking Red Sea blood oozing rapidly like settler striking oil in Sudan. Make yourselves at home. Care for a mug of vintage 6th April 1652 entitlement while you browse through our sorrow? Why, I insist. A pretty lady like you, eyes blue as the oceans that swallowed the SS Mendi, skin fair as the trade we cry for, do taste the vengeance our courtesies are brewing. Masked by mascot smile, would madam like a chocolate adopted orphan to nibble on? Don't be so modest now. We prefer our women round and curvy, so eat up every morsel. An unfinished plate is an insult to the host, and we already have generational injury, thanks. Maybe a bit of salt to garnish the wound? Oh, but your rapacity is an amazingly healthy appetite for one so skinny. Don't forget your glass of white tears to wash this continental meal down. Never mind the truth. It'd be too hard to swallow and you'd break your teeth. Like UN promises of aid, then ask to see the manager. But we all know that God is too busy to handle complaints from this wretched place, but maybe he can let you skip the queue, like they do everywhere else. So proceed this way when you're done, and careful not to hug the broken woman too tight and hurt yourself, fragile as you are. Never mind the stares of the little girls. They just can't believe the doll they take turns playing with has come to life. So they might want to touch your hair and check if it really feels like spun gold, because we learned early here that not all that glitters is gold. Let them touch privilege just this once, then go back to make-believe with t-shirts cascading from their heads, flicked with a rickety elegance. Magazine cut and paste style like, ooh, dim law and big lasisi. They're naive enough to believe in shape-shifting still. Don't worry. They'll soon grow up. And besides, your tour's almost over. Tag me on the pictures, please. And remember, you're always welcome here. Have a good flight back home. And a good night's sleep once there.
Somandla senhlizweni enonembeza ovunguzayo. Mdali weziphepho, mdali wamaphela. Impilo nezimpethu kungubuciko obungelinganiswe cishe nanozipho locilikicane wemicabango yakho wena ngadlangadle ngenasici. Ngisondela kuwe ngingaguqanga. Ngisondela kuwe ngimi emahlomba laba bebakubiza umveli nqa ngilanga liqala ngqa ukubakhanyisela nokubakhotha ngemisebe yalo ebenza bathandeke. Ngisho laba bebababaza ubungcwele bakho ulwandle lisamumethe imingcele ubucayi nobandlululo. Laba bebayiganda ngezithende iningizimu nenyakatho ngonyawo. Imifula, imigede, namathafa, nakho konke okunokuphila ngaphakathi kwakho, bekwazi okwempumalanga nokushona kwelanga, ubusika nentwasahlobo, emhlabathini betshala bavune emsamo banikele ngizibongo, labo mbewu yabo iphendulwe imikhova emva kwenkece egiyigiyi ibuyele kumlumbi wabo, kuwe dwala liyadilika lizikhongozele ngamanzi kungathinteki indlebe zamuntu, ngisondela ngolwimo lungundenga sithebeni okhathele ukuthungathana nekhaya ngemibuzo engenampendulo. Kungani izivunguvungu zikanembeza zingayigubudelanga olwandle imikhumbi yabathakatho inhliziyo zabo zikhaya izibuzi uzazi. Mdali wothingo, mdali wezilwanyana eziguquguqukayo nezikhasayo. Kulomhlaba omibalabala ngikhumbuze ngingubani. Ngikhumbuze ukuzithanda okungenamingcele. Ngikhumbuze ukuzithanda okungenasazela. Manje kuze kube ngunaphakade makwenzeke.